I've actually, you know, I've never seen Neverending Story all the way through.
I don't remember it.
But you are a dead ringer.
That's what I get. That's what I get.
You don't think
I've
so?
heard that.
With those beautiful baby blues? I see it. I think so.
Am I a dead ringer? Is that screenshot going to go up right now?
It's already been up 3 times.
At least put it up with a shot of me as a child so that you can see it. Because as a grown-up, I don't think it's there.
He still looks just like him. Still just looks just like him. So.
All right.
This is going to be number 7. Ginger goat.
Ginger goat.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Salud.
This is my eye. Actually, you know what it is?
Is this your
behind
favorite
my
one?
eyes. This one's okay.
Okay.
It's a little. It's super sweet.
You said it builds though.
No, this one's not bad.
No. It does taste like dessert.
Mm-hmm. It will hit you a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's very sweet forward, if you will.
Yeah.
So how much prep goes into your day of being like a teacher? You know, how do you prep out your day?
So, my colleague and I are very, very good friends. I'm very fortunate to work with her. And the two of us kind of read each other's minds. We really do. We actually just prepped for next week. We spent all day yesterday prepping and planning for next week and going through specifically what we wanted to touch upon. And today I looked at the weather and it's going to put a damper on all next week. So I called her up, we chatted, and we are ready to rock and roll with a whole new unit, whole new lesson plan for next week.
Can we get a little insight on what it's going to be?
No, you have to wait till Monday. Maybe you have to show up. They'll take you out in handcuffs.
I can't.
Yeah, clearly. Security?
Yeah, right. I'm Mark, you know I can't go within 300 feet of a school. Come on. You're setting me up here. Fool me 3 times. Not the 4th, though, Mark. Not the 4th. I'm not falling for it. So, what's kind of your goal when you get a group of kids every year? You know, when you start, what do you hope that they kind of learn from? Besides, you know, from phys ed, I guess.
Yeah, you guys joke a lot about what I do. I personally think I have the absolute best job in the entire world. I love my job. I go to school every day ready to go. I mean, of course, you have rough days, but it has nothing to do with the job itself. It has to do with everything going on in your regular life.
Sure.
What was the question again?
Who?
Who? What?
Yeah.
Who?
Jim?
What? So refresh my memory on the question because I forgot.
Oh,
I'm asking legitimately.
Oh, I thought this was a throwback to Ryan not being able to remember. You know, what do you hope that kids kind of learn from?
We focus a lot on the social emotional development of the kids. I want them to be able to get along. I want them to be able to play a game. I want them to be able to take the activities that we do in the gym, take them home, play them effectively, and be able to manage their own game without arguing and fighting and screaming at each other.
Sure.
And that takes a lot of work. So that's our ultimate goal.
Kids are pretty funny.
Yep.
What's like the sickest roast you've heard a kid throw out recently, if any? Or just like the funniest thing? Because I'm
gonna go with one that wasn't recent. So this was a couple of years ago. We were at our swimming unit, and a swimming unit is a tough unit for me to do. The kids get bussed up to the school, and we are. The kids get bussed up to the school, and they have to go in the locker rooms, change, come back out, swim, go back in the locker rooms, change, and they're 5th graders. And man, just getting them to do that without being so crazy silly is a chore in itself. So consistently go change, stop bothering that person. You know, oh my gosh, cut it out. Please don't run. I don't want you to fall. So all those consistent reminders. So at one point, everything was done. We're in the lobby waiting for the bus to come. And one of my students is sitting in a chair. I'm not going to say his name, but one of my students is sitting in a chair. And I sat down next to him, and I think I I did one of these. I kind of wiped my brow. And he goes, "You all right, man?" And I looked at him and I go, "Oh, buddy, that was the funniest thing I've heard all day. I am great." That made my day. So it was a good recognition of like Mr. Vachon is losing his mind for a second.
And just great comedic timing on it.
He just brought it right back in. I was like, I'm good to go. All right.
That's awesome. Yeah, little kids like that. When you know, gymnastics wise.
Yeah.
It was, you know, you got to teach these kids.
Yeah.
How to, you know, I mean, listening and waiting was 95% of it. Learn to wait in line. And it was described as, and it really is, just herding cats.
Yep.
That's all you're. Yep. You're not really trying to teach them anything. You're just trying to manage.
It's puppies in a box.
Oh yeah.
You get them organized, and 3 jump out, and they're over there now.
And that's 95% of it.
Yeah.
But awesome, cool.
All right, are you ready for this one, Brendan?
Oh yeah, I've been born ready. You've
done it 3 times, and I've seen
bad.
the same reaction 3 times.
It's not bad.
Okay. Brian's ready for this one. Okay.
This is the bomb.
The bomb. Here we go. Cleaning it.
Starting on the non-sauce side.
I'm only doing a bite. I'm sorry.
Breathing in, feeling in the lungs.
Capsaicin. It's tear gas.
Yep.
What has been your favorite memory with your kids growing up so far?
Every single time. Every single time I walk in the door and they're happy to see me.
That's the lamest answer, man.
I don't know what to say.
My kids never happy to see me now. They hit an age where
I don't know what to say. It's just, it is what it is. It's what they do. I'm lucky.
You definitely are. They're very sweet.
Yeah.
Very,
they're best friends themselves, and
which is also rare.
Yeah. Emily is a lot like me. She's a lot like me. She wants to make sure everyone's happy in the room. She has a really hard time with if someone's down, she will pinpoint that.
Yep.
And she will do whatever she can to make it better. Luke is not like me at all. Luke is definitely a combination of your dad and my brother, Carrie.
Not a great combination, to be honest.
He is an instigator. He's a goofball. He wants to make people laugh. He wants to do whatever he can to disrupt.
He is a goofball.
But the kid has a heart of gold.
Absolutely.
Heart of gold.
I remember seeing him right over there.
Yep.
You got Willa and Luna at the base, and everybody's like, Mark, is he okay up there?
Oh,
yeah, it's fine. He's up there all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a daredevil. We left the other night. Betsy and I had a meeting to go to, and Emily babysat him for a couple of hours, and we had to leave in the very specific direction we gave Luke was you're not allowed to climb anything.
You'll find a way around that.
Yeah.
I'm not climbing. I'm mantling now.
Yeah.
Goes in the thesaurus. I'm mantling the walls.
Yeah.
Wow. This is hot. Okay.
I cleaned it. I did not have the same reaction that you did. That's fine. But I did have milk. So.
And now we have no milk.
There's some give or take there.
We have no milk.
No milk. I got no milk.
I have a profuse amount of liquid in my mouth. Just spittle. I'm gonna be like crying on the way home, I think. Just. All right, number 9.
I think this one is the one Ryan said it's sweet.
Yep.
Brendan goes, it'll go away.
Yep.
It's going away.
I can't believe he's cleaning these wings.
It's going away.
Mark doesn't half-ass anything. He whole-asses.
It's good that they're also good wings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pizza Grand Plus.
So, how did you and Betsy meet?
Oh. We should have met many, many times prior to when we actually met. When I lived in New York City, Whoa, that one's kicking down.
Yep.
When I lived in New York City, I lived on 90th and First, and I walked out one day to see the Boston Marathon running up First Avenue, and I stood on the northwest or northeast corner, and I watched Puff Daddy. That's a great name to throw around these days.
Yeah.
Run right up, and that was my marathon story. And years later, I met Betsy. I'll tell you how we met in a second, but I told Betsy about that, and she goes,
going, Mark.
"You all right, Brendan?"
Yep.
I'll wait for you.
Go ahead, short. I'm gonna go throw up.
Oh. You okay, buddy? You sure? You're full. I know. You need to stop eating. Where was I with this story?
So Puff Daddy.
So I met Betsy. I'll get to that in a minute. You all right?
Yeah, no, tell the story.
So I was telling Betsy the story about how I saw P. Diddy, and we figured out that we were standing on the exact same street corner watching that same race, same moment, 2 years prior to actually meeting each other.
That sounds like a rom-com.
Yep, it does, actually. I fortunately met Betsy at a Pearl Jam concert.
Better story.
And that was spectacular and awesome in every way possible. I couldn't wait to get her phone number from a friend, a mutual friend, and I was able to call Betsy, and we had our first date, and the rest is history.
You're gonna have to water that down with a hose or something.
I probably will. I heard it. It sounded like every single little content of your... No, it was all over the sidewalk.
No sidewalk, just in the grass. I kept it on
In the grass, okay.
I had puked on an anthill, man. Whew, I feel great now.
You feel better? Okay, so you ready to tackle this last wing?
I don't know if I brought the camera, if I brought this down here, you would have heard the force of just it. It
I heard it. I heard it hitting the ground.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised none of it splashed back to your shins and your Crocs.
Yeah, no.
Those Crocs were white.
Well, because it came out with such force. I mean, it was such a liquid force.
It was like the lard ass and Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Lard ass. Lard ass.
Hey, wide load.
Wide load. Boom, bada, boom.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
All right.
All right, I'm looking at battery acid here. This is what it was described as last time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mark, we've all done a great job today. We've all made it without any complaints to our 10th wing, last dab.
Okay.
And you can if you want. It's been tradition.
All right.
You can dab if you want, or you can abstain. Ryan went heavy-handed and then
Yes, he did.
wanted to share the wealth.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
It's very viscous.
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
It's like that. What's that pitch? Oh, God.
We're going to dab here, and then I'll dab on the other side.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair one to do.
Okay. Oh. Salud.
Marco.
It's been fun. Ryan, you're right. You're watching me.
I mean, I just burped some fumes, so I get it.
Oh, it's like caked on my lip.
Got stuck in the lip too.
Mm-hmm. Favorite Disney park, ride, what are must-haves that when people go to Disney, what do they need to keep in mind, try to hit, anything like that?
Disney World.
Any
World?
Disney.
Any Disney. Disney World or Disneyland. You got to specify.
Let's go Disney World.
All right, Disney World.
Let's do one of each. Give me one for each recommendation.
All right. Disney World, Epcot, brand new ride, Guardians of the Galaxy. This is building.
The story or the...
No, the wing, the sauce. Trying to get it out there. Disneyland. I have to say I was very pleasantly surprised with my first trip to Disneyland last summer. Things that are better at Disneyland than they are at Disney World. Pirates. Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain. All must-dos at Disneyland.
What is a Disney park that you would like to visit?
Oh. I hear Disneyland Paris is amazing.
I hear that as well.
Yeah.
So, for Florida,
Yeah.
got to go to Epcot, got to go to Guardians.
Correct.
Disneyland,
Got to go to Disneyland. Got to do Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, and Pirates. 10 times better at Disneyland than Disney World.
Now, what about like Legoland out there? Don't they have a Lego?
I have no idea. I did Legoland in New York. It's easy. It's 2 hours away. It's kind of like an Orlando theme park in our own backyard. It's easy to get to. It is not as exhilarating as Disney World or Universal, but my kids are of the age that it's fun for them, and
Yep.
so we're gonna do it this summer. Ready to rock and roll this summer
Yeah.
with you guys. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Marc.
July 20th. Legoland, July 20th. See you there.
July 20th, yeah? You made it through. Better than anybody else today, I guess. Me included. Is there anything you want to say to the camera? Anything you want to leave? Any lasting impressions?
I was very fortunate to go second to Ryan. I watched Ryan make the mistake of blowing his nose. And I heard Brendan say, don't do that. It goes up into your nose and that's everything. So I chosen not to do that. I can't say I would have done that had I won first. So that's where I stand.
Always humble. Number one humble guy. Marc, thanks for coming out today. I appreciate it. You hosted. I love it.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
I had a blast. Like I said, thanks for doing it.